Hey there, Jasper fans. Welcome inside Manhattan Athletics here on the Jasper Sports Network in the Morrow broadcast studio. I'm Joe Hutter, joined by the head coach of the Manhattan men's soccer team, Jorden Scott. Coach, long layoff between the last game, Labor Day night at Binghamton. Next game will be tomorrow night, so Wednesday night, a home game against Central Connecticut. 9-day break for the team. What are some things you've been working on the training grounds?
Well, I think that the break has actually helped in so many ways. I think that with so many new faces coming in this year, it's allowed us an opportunity to reflect on how we started both in pre-season with the 3 games and then the 3 games after that. Take a look at the team, recover, rehab, get back on the field, working hard at blending the team more to ensure that we go into the next 2 games before conference and be successful.
Now, you've only conceded 3 goals in 3 matches so far. The back line play has been very strong. Joe Hume, Luke Reeves, 2 sophomore center backs really getting the job done. Talk about what you've liked defensively from the squad so far.
I think the young goalkeeper, a couple of young goalkeepers that have come in as well have done a great job for us. I think the back line's stronger than it's ever been. I think that we need to continue to work at the things that let us down a little bit last year, things like set pieces. We haven't conceded off a set piece so far this year, which I think is really a huge improvement for our program. In years gone by, we've always struggled with that, but we've managed to stop that. Now we need to work a little bit more on relationships. But the back line, Darius Waldron, Abraham, Joe, Luke, Jose Meza, even Adam Weisberger's come in there at times. Those guys have been unbelievable, and they're going to be the same the whole season. They're going to be great. Now,
Andrew Militsanopoulos, a junior captain, really got much bigger and stronger from his sophomore year to his junior season. Very strong on the ball and has played very well through the first 3 non-conference matches of the season. What have you liked from him?
Andrew Melly is the perfect student athlete. If I could find 20 of those guys, I'd be happy. He is great on the field, great off the field, dedicated. When he came in his first year, he was recruited as a midfielder, but he actually, in the year that we finished 4th, he actually played as a centre back, which to him was a little bit new. But being Andrew, he was just, put me in, coach. I'm willing to do whatever you need. He played great for a whole year at centre back. Last year was a little bit of a transition between centre back and holding midfield, and then this year he's just really taken on this leadership role, and I couldn't be happier for him because he's really dedicated himself.
Now, offensively, the team has struggled to find goal. However, chances, creating them in bunches. How do you, find that magic touch to be able to put the ball in the back of the net?
Yeah, it's just a little bit of calmness. That's all it is. It's nerves at times. It's those moments that sort of define a game. You look back at Lehigh, we were through on goal, and we just, goalkeeper made a great stop when we were through on goal. You look at Darius hitting the crossbar and bouncing down in the end that we felt, and it's maybe a little bit of luck, but it's a lot of hard work on the practice field. As I've stressed to the players, the only way to get better is just to work harder. It's to find structure, it's to find a pathway, which they now have the support from the coaches in terms of, this is how you got to move forward, this is what we've seen, this is what we've liked, but here are the things we've got to get better at. And they went away these past 9 days and even more and really dedicated themselves. So I'm hoping that they will gain the fruits of that hard work.
Central Connecticut tomorrow night at home, NJIT on the road Sunday to complete the non-conference schedule. What are your hopes in the final 2 non-conference matches?
Well, every non-conference game is set up specifically to test us. The first 3 games are really tough opponents. Temple have went on this unbelievable run, as people have seen. And looking back now, we played with 10 men against them for over 45 minutes, which was an amazing effort. Lehigh is still as strong as ever, and going to Binghamton, that's a tough place to go on the road. 6-hour round trip. You turn up, they're physical, they're strong, they're direct. And we expect Central Connecticut State and NJIT, both very top programs, top coaches, do a great job, and it's going to be another test for us this week, but it's all in preparation for when we head up to Loudonville and the following Saturday.
Well, the Jaspers will next compete tomorrow night, Wednesday night, a 7 p.m. match at Gaelic Park against Central Connecticut State. Head coach of the Manhattan men's soccer team, Jorden Scott, thanks for the time. And fans, thanks for joining us inside Manhattan Athletics here on the Jasper Sports Network.